Coach, give me your assessment of CJ Bailey tonight. How's that situation go back and look forward?
I'm proud of CJ for one. I thought he prepared well for the game. He did some good things. He came out, I don't have the exact number, but I think he was 7 or 8 or something to start the game, did some good things. Obviously, when you're turning the football over 3 times, it's not good. I don't think I've ever won a game when we've been -3 in turnover margin. But CJ's not to blame for the loss, I can tell you that. He did some good things, and that's a tough environment for a first start. He was not intimidated one bit. He had good energy, good spirit. When he made a mistake, he stayed the same way as he did when he made a play. And he's going to grow a lot from that game. Lex came in, did some good things at the end, and that's it. I'm not going to talk about the rest of it, so I don't have any new information on the other part.
Dave got away from you guys early.
Yeah.
What did you see on defense?
Explosive plays. You know, guys not fitting to run properly, not tackling well, playing soft in coverage. It's not aggressive. It looked like we were on our heels. I'm not sure why. Obviously, they had a bye week. They had some new things, but we didn't use the rules of our system well. So we got to be better than that. That's not who we are on defense. I know Coach Gibson's sick to his stomach right now about it. And, you know, the film's going to tell us a lot. It is.
Just your initial, when you are watching it on the sideline, your initial reaction, what is it going to take to fix it?
Yeah. Which part?
I think the aggressiveness and just, playing tough. Is that a mindset?
Oh yeah, it's a mindset, and we've done that this year. We've played tough defense at times, and obviously we've given up some big plays. And we've played 2 really good offenses. We haven't played well enough. And in the first half, and both of them was killers. You give up explosive plays, you get behind like we did against a team like that in their stadium, it's not going to turn out well. So, there's 8 games left in the regular season. I know our staff will do a good job of looking at our personnel and our schemes and get back to work.
Just to see the thing spin out for a second time this year with the snowball. Anything that you see in the first half of this game, second half of Tennessee?
Well, we continued to fight in this game. I was, happy with how we did that. Obviously, they didn't challenge us a lot with their offense in the second half. But our offense got things going. They ran the football well. They threw the ball around a little bit. We got to see some young players get some really valuable time. We had to move a lot of pieces on the O-line, and I thought those guys performed well. And that's a lot to ask. You move your right guard to right tackle, your right tackle to left tackle, and you bring your backup right guard in the game. And we play better, than we did in the first half. So I'm proud of those guys up front for that. So, yeah, there's not much else to say.
Hey, big picture-wise, what's been missing for you guys against Tennessee here today? 2 marquee games.
Yeah, you get behind early in both of them for different reasons. We were in the Tennessee game going into half, and pick 6 just flipped the complexion of that one. We weren't in this game. And they jumped out on us fast in the first quarter. So we're different games, and I thought we learned a lot coming out of Tennessee. Got a lot more physical, I thought, in the Louisiana Tech game. Did a lot of good things, held the team to 33 yards rushing, and obviously that didn't translate to this week. And so without watching the film, guys, I can't give you 100% on what we got to work on, but there's a lot, The one thing about this staff is we'll work on it. We'll get better.
I know you're not happy with the outcome, but you're clearly not panicking. Is that a result of just being in this sport for so long?
It's a long season, It's a long season, and people wrote us off last year, 4-3, and we ended up winning 9 games and had a good season, And so I told them we got 8 games, we got a lot to do, a lot to play for. There's a lot in front of us, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who wants to fight, who wants to get in there, and that's what happened last year. The guys kind of said no moss, and a bunch of guys stepped up and started playing better. So this will be another, truth serum when you get in the film room tomorrow. It's going to be a tough Sunday for them.
Earlier this week, you said something to the effect of the captains have to be captains. How have you seen the captains step up during this game when things got out of hand and in the post-game locker room as well?
Yeah, I don't know that I did, to be honest. I never saw a big play made by somebody in that role. Obviously, Grayson didn't play. So it wasn't a game where there was a guy I can single out. He had a great game today. We didn't have a guy like that today. We just didn't. You know, so give Clemson credit. They outplayed us today. You know, when that happens, they outcoach us, right? So, like I've always said, it starts and ends with me, and we got to get better. You know, we're not going to panic. We're 2-2. There's a lot of football left in the season. We do have some good players, and we need to get back to playing better. Disappointed in him, you know. I didn't see what happened prior. He said the guy spit on him first, and he spit back at him. And our guys know when you retaliate, you're the one that gets the flag. I don't know if that happened or didn't happen. And it really doesn't matter if it did. We can't respond that way. We have to respond as a mature adult, walk away from the situation, tell the head coach this happened, let me tell the ref, and then get the guy later in the game for something. So Anthony was disappointed in himself. Obviously, I was disappointed in him. He'll learn a lot from that. But that's not him, you know, and that was a bad response on his part.
You mentioned fits. There was some misfits early on. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah, very surprised. You know, for a team that's been top 3 in rushing defense for 3 years in a row, to misfit a bunch of. It wasn't like they put in a bunch of crazy run game. I mean, the quarterback counter out empty was a good play designed by them. Other than that, it was plays we've seen. You know, we got to get off the blocks. Thank you.